Day, Terawami, and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Monday, February 11th, 2013. History was made today when the House of Representatives impeached Governor Benigno Fitial. The House of Representatives passed articles one by one with discussion in between. More than half of the impeachment resolution articles were passed, all by a vote of 16-4. The majority and minority did not agree on any of the articles that were acted upon.
I believe that Congressman Semen keeps repeating himself about the governor relying on people, and I'm sure that when we get to the other order, please, let's stop repeating ourselves in here.
Part 1 of the report entails Articles 1, 2, 3, 5, and 7, all relate to the issue of when the governor allegedly requested the release of a federal prisoner to give him a massage. The minority argued there was not enough evidence.
We're not denying that the governor did receive the massage, and everything. But the charges are escape, and the charges, where was the escape? And why is the governor, in good faith, tried to make sure, is there any way, please check procedure.
Meanwhile, Part 2 of the report was adopted, which entails Articles 4, 6, and 11. These accuse the governor of instructing law enforcement officers to assist former Attorney General Ed Buckingham in avoiding a penal summons. Once again, the minority said the evidence was insufficient.
I don't know if I'm provided with any implied or express document indicating that, yes, in fact, Benigno Fitial ordered, approved, and or permitted the use of Department of Public Safety.
Vice Speaker Frank Dela Cruz responds.
A captain at the Commonwealth Courts Police saying to another officer, throw that summons in the trash can. Do you honestly believe that these people are doing it on their own? Or do you believe that there is fear instilled in them from higher ups? And do you honestly believe that this wasn't coming from higher ups?
Articles 8, 16, 9, 10, and 12 were adopted late this afternoon. 8 and 16 deal with a sole source contract to a firm owned by a former Commerce Secretary. Article 9, the signing of a sole source power deal. Article 10, the Hatch Act. And Article 12, failure to appoint a civil service commissioner. Only one article was required to pass the governor to be impeached. The House is set to vote on the remaining articles of Resolution 18-2. They will reconvene tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Meanwhile, some community members presented their testimonies to House lawmakers regarding their position on impeachment. The crowd in the gallery was different this time around compared to that of the 17th legislature when the original impeachment resolution was voted upon. This time only 7 people gave statements, more than half supported the impeachment.
Do the right thing. Hamzo Mastumungu. So once again, por favor, for the sake of our youth, for the sake of our elderly, and for the sake of the entire CNMI, do the right thing.
So the 18 articles are more than enough justification, and I thank you for moving forward with this. This should send a precedent, and the precedent should be that no one is above the law, and that no matter what intimidation tactics they might employ and whatever they might do to try and keep themselves above the law, there are 3 equal branches of government, and they work in unison, and you guys are all peers, and you don't answer to the governor. You each check and balance each other.
Community member Florence Sablon, who supports impeachment, reacted to a comment that was made in the 17th legislature suggesting the governor is the earthly father.
When I die, I'm going to be facing God, not any earthly father. And that's how I make my decisions these days.
Former Governor Furlan Tenorio and former Representative Joseph Palacios, however, gave very different testimonies.
Impeachment should only be used to protect the people of the Commonwealth, not for a political vendetta. The rest of the world will look at us as no better than countries where political power ranks higher than the rule of law.
No one is perfect. No one is perfect. And if the governor does something wrong, any ordinary citizen. He doesn't have to be from members of the House or the Senate. It could be any members in the gallery. Anybody, any Tom, Dick, or Harry out there in the street can take the governor to court if you have any finding of any wrongdoing.
8 United States governors have been impeached and removed from office. Illinois Governor Rod Blagojevich was most recent in 2009.